Good morning. I ask you to all rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor America with the national anthem. Our anthem will be sung by Miss Lee French. Miss French is a sophomore music major from St. Joseph. She will be accompanied by the Missouri Western State University Symphonic Winds under the direction of Dr. Lee Harrelson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. Welcome to the Missouri Western State University 2026 Commencement Ceremony. President Kennedy regrets being unable to be here today. Nothing gives her greater pleasure than celebrating the accomplishments of the Griffin family. I am Mark Archambault, Vice President for Advancement and Executive Director of the Missouri Western State University Foundation. I'm so pleased you're able to join us as we recognize the achievements of our students. This day is the absolute highlight of the academic year at MoWest, and we are honored to be a part of your celebration. It is now my honor to introduce the platform party. Beginning on the platform to my right, your left, Ms. Leslie McMillan, a MoWest alumna and today's commencement speaker. Dr. Jay Johnson, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Mr. Daniel Holt, Vice President of Finance and Administration. And also to my right are Dr. Andy Otto, Vice President of Enrollment Management and Marketing, and Mr. Monty Smith, President of our Faculty Senate, Graduate Program Director, and Associate Professor of Criminal Justice. To my immediate left and your right, we have Mr. Bill Grimwood, Chair of the Missouri Western State University Board of Governors, Mr. Todd Michalski, Member of the Board of Governors, Mrs. Judy Hausman, Member of the Board of Governors, Miss Deanne Gentry, our student speaker for this ceremony. Also on my left are Ms. Janice Wallace, a member of the class of 1998 and president of the Missouri Western State University Alumni Association, Dr. Joel Heyer, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, and Dr. Joan Brewer, Dean of the College of Science and Health. Please join me in a warm round of applause for our platform party. It is now my honor to introduce today's commencement speaker. Mrs. Leslie McMillan graduated from Missouri Western State University in the year 2000. With her 30 years of experience in the banking industry, Leslie has assisted clients in a variety of roles. She is currently Director, Payment Specialist in Agribusiness with FNBO in Kansas City. Leslie earned her Bachelor's of Science in Marketing with an emphasis in international business from MoWest, then went on to earn a Master of Science in Finance from the University of Miami. She is a member of the American Business Women's Association. Leslie grew up helping her mom and grandmothers in the kitchen and continues to cultivate a passion for creating delicious food. When not cooking, she loves exploring new and favorite places with her husband and immersing herself in foreign cultures through traveling. She also serves her alma mater as a member of the Missouri Western State University Foundation Board of Directors. Please welcome Leslie McMillan.
Good morning. Well, if you want to do something outside your box, ask to be the commencement speaker. It'll definitely give you a little bit of adrenaline to get the morning going, for sure. First, I do want to thank Missouri Western for this amazing opportunity. Life is made up of moments. Many are small, but some are epic, like the one you're experiencing right now. I want you, as graduates, to take this moment to look to your left, then look to your right, and remember this exact moment. Remember all of the hard work and dedication that brought you where you are today. There's a quote by William Sidney Porter, which is one of my favorites, and he said, "If you understand where you have been, it will whisper where you should go." 26 years ago, I graduated from Missouri Western with a Bachelor of Science degree in marketing. I had the world in front of me, full of opportunity, and I was scared to death. In high school, I was painfully shy, so public speaking did not come naturally to me, and I was afraid of putting myself out there for fear of failure. Now, I want to offer you something that you probably have not heard during your time here. It's okay to fail. Fail more than once, because failing is a measure of growth. After graduation, I was thrilled to start my very first full-time job. I worked in banking throughout college and genuinely enjoyed the industry, so it seemed natural to me to continue on that path, and it was comfortable. I accepted the position of an assistant consumer lender at a small bank in Kansas City. I even had my own office that was previously used for storage and was cleaned out just for me. I really felt I had made the big time. However, the reality of my first full-time job was very different than what I had originally imagined. The position was intended to be a trainee role where I was to learn everything about consumer lending, but I quickly became discouraged. As a newcomer, I struggled to feel accepted by my managers and my coworkers, and I often found myself with not enough meaningful work to do. One manager told me that I had a tendency to tell him what he wanted to hear instead of speaking honestly. So 5 months into my shiny new job, I was fired. I was simply told that things just weren't working out. This experience damaged my confidence and really hurt my ego. What I envisioned after graduation was suddenly over, and I was unemployed 2 weeks before Christmas. This was not the only time I failed professionally or personally. Failure is embarrassing and really discouraging, especially when it happens more than once. But what I did not understand at the time is that with each failure, there was growth. It is not the end. It is a time in your life when you are figuring out what doesn't work. Failure is part of the roadmap to success. What I learned from my first big girl job experience was to take accountability for my actions, especially in the workplace. The manager who told me that I was saying what he wanted to hear was incredibly accurate. I didn't admit that at the time, by the way. Managers don't want to hear excuses. They want to hear solutions. They want employees to simply take responsibility. So as much as it hurts, sometimes you just have to suck it up and admit you're wrong. Take this time to figure out who you are as an individual. Be original. Be yourself. At the end of the day, you should be proud of who you are and the person you have become. Throughout your life, there will be a lot of ups and downs. You will make mistakes, but you will also learn from those mistakes. Life doesn't come easy, but you are the one who will wake up every day and decide what you are going to accomplish. Are you going to get the job done, make a difference, and lift up others in the process? Or are you going to pull the covers over your head and take the easy way out? Surround yourself with positive people. Those close to you should be the cheerleaders in your life. I've been married to my husband, Greg, for almost 12 years now, and feel. And that's really true. Remember those words and live by example in both your personal and professional lives. Live with intention, with purpose, and with passion. Education does not stop when you graduate. The world is ever changing, and you will continue to change and evolve year after year. When I stepped onto the Missouri Western campus in 1996, the internet was new. It was connected through dial-up from a landline. And I know a lot of you here in the audience remember what that sound was like when you dialed up to the internet. It was awful. But in order to make a phone call, you had to disconnect from the internet first, and then my high-tech cell phone was in a leather bag in my car and was only used for emergencies. Thankfully, times have changed, but we must also learn and adapt to those continual changes, otherwise we can be left behind. For example, my dad is 81, and he texts from his iPhone. He is meticulous, so there's always correct grammar and punctuation along with a little cute emoji. I credit my father for encouraging me to go to college and earn a bachelor's degree. My dad was a big supporter of higher education, especially for women. During a conversation when I was in high school, he came equipped with a newspaper article that focused on how more women were successful, both personally and professionally, as college graduates. At the time, I was 17 years old, full of teenage drama, and always had an eye roll waiting. But I did know way more than my parents did at that point in time. I'm sure that none of you can relate. My dad wanted my sister and I to be independently successful, and today we both are. I thank my parents for leading us in that direction. My parents and grandparents were strong examples of what hard work represented. This trickled down to my Generation X work ethic. I worked extremely hard throughout college and throughout my career, but I saw myself and others in my generation get burned out chasing after the next promotion or paycheck. As times have changed, work ethic has also changed with each generation. This is what I want to tell you today, and I believe will be very useful. Avoiding difficult situations early in your career can often limit your options later. Accept challenges early on and figure it out. This creates opportunity and choices. Focus your effort where it counts. Growth is uncomfortable. Learning is uncomfortable. Adaptability can be uncomfortable. If everything comes easy to you all the time, then you're probably not growing. I realized after graduating in 2000 that I was already equipped with many of the real-world tools I needed from Missouri Western. It was here that I learned how to survive outside of these walls, how to interview, how to give presentations, how to speak in public, and understand that I was truly capable. I was able to take this with me and confidently navigate in the real world. It did not necessarily prevent mistakes or failure, but it did help me get back up and give me the ability to stand on my own 2 feet again. Take everything one day at a time. Take on what is in front of you and do it well. Choose opportunities that help you grow and pay attention to the opportunities that are limiting. Keep going no matter what. Keep learning. And remember that you are a Griffin forever. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Leslie, for that inspiring message. And now I am honored to introduce our MoWest student speaker, Miss Deanne Gentry. Deanne from Springfield, Missouri, is graduating today with a Bachelor of Musical Arts in Vocal Performances with a minor in psychology. During her time at MoWest, she has demonstrated strong leadership across multiple music organizations, serving in key roles such as president of both Sigma Alpha Iota and the Student National Association for Music Education. She also contributed to the university's music program as choral administrator for the past year, helping support the organization and the support of chorale activities. As a soprano, Deanne has been featured as a soloist in several major works, including Vivaldi's Gloria at this spring's President's Concert. She also performed the national anthem for the several prominent community events, including the Mayor's Thanksgiving celebration, the Polar Plunge, and several times this very commencement ceremony. Please welcome our student speaker, Miss Deanne Gentry.
Thank you, Mr. Archambault. And hello, faculty, families, friends, and members of the graduating class of 2026. It is truly an honor to stand here today as we come together to celebrate this milestone and reflect on everything that has led us to this moment. Time moves fast and it never slows down, no matter how much you might want it to. It feels like not long ago, I was a kid. But looking back, I realized those early moments shaped everything that came after. When I was 7 years old, I was involved in a car accident with my mom and brother. It was one of the most traumatic moments in my life. Later in the hospital, I found out that my mom had died in the accident. After that, it was my dad, my brother, and me against the world. I stepped up in ways a normal 7-year-old wouldn't, not because I was expected to, but because I felt like I needed to for my family. I learned responsibility at a young age. I learned how to set alarms, make lunches, get to the bus stop, and most importantly, make sure my brother was okay. For my family, these things were small but meaningful. I also learned the importance of asking for help. Teachers and friends of the family took me clothes shopping, gave me girls' days, and provided me the comfort of having a female presence in my life. And through all of that, I learned something that has stayed with me ever since. Family doesn't have to be defined by blood. My family welcomed in a new mom and a brother who fit in our lives so naturally it felt like we had never been apart. As I grew up, those lessons stayed with me, and they followed me into my next chapter, coming to MoWest. The start of my time here was interesting. I was scared to leave my family in Springfield for the first time, and if you don't know, Springfield is about a 4-hour drive, which is not an easy one to make. At that point, I was still scared of highways and honestly wasn't sure I'd ever feel brave enough to make that drive home on my own. But one weekend, I decided to rip the Band-Aid off and just do it. My parents stayed on the phone with me the entire 4 hours because I was convinced that I was going to mess something up. But I did it. And after that, it got easier. My confidence grew, and I started to believe in myself a little bit more. In a lot of ways, that experience mirrored how I felt about starting college. Like many of you, I was excited, but also really, really nervous. And my college experience didn't exactly start the way I expected. I only got a half day. I missed the first half of my very first choir class because of a scheduling mix-up. Everyone was incredibly kind and understanding, which I appreciated more than I could say. But that same night, I started to feel sick, and quickly realized that this would be the first time being sick without my parents. It turns out I had COVID, and it was a pretty bad case. My mom drove up at 3 a.m. to get me, and I went back to Springfield for a week to recover. So yes, my first week of college was spent at home, sick. But even in that setback, something important happened. A few days into being sick, I received a card signed by everyone in my choir wishing me well, along with messages from my professors assuring me that things would get better when I came back. And they were right. When I returned, I jumped in, I made friends, worked hard, and got involved. Over time, those friends became my roommates and my best friends. I became president of 3 organizations, and I learned what it meant to be a leader, not just for myself, but for the underclassmen who were looking up to me. I also made one of the hardest but best decisions for myself. I changed my major. And for the first time, I truly felt like I was choosing my path for me. I worked within my choir program, learned how to manage my time, and I discovered how to lead beyond just a title. And through all of it, I found something even more meaningful than accomplishments. I found my family. My upperclassmen who guided me, or sometimes dragged me, through my first years became my family. My professors who supported me in and outside the classroom became my family. The underclassmen who reminded me that leadership can be joyful became my family. And MoWest gave me the best start of my future family, my fiance, whose story with me began right here. Just like our journey, our story has not been straight or easy, but it's been beautiful, and it's ours. And MoWest will always be a part of that. So as we stand here today, ready to step into whatever comes next, I want to leave you with this. Life will not slow down for you. but it will be unpredictable, messy, and sometimes really hard. But in those moments, you will grow. You will find strength you didn't know you had, and you will find people who became your family along the way. So take the risk, make the drive, step into the unknown, even if you're scared. Because one day, you'll look back and realize those moments didn't change your life, they built it. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
I'd now like to invite Jay Johnson to the stage.
Thank you, Deanne. I am Dr. Jay Johnson, the provost at Missouri Western. Today, in our two commencement ceremonies, we acknowledge the accomplishments of 326 graduate students and 86 graduate students who have completed the requirements of their degrees this semester. This graduating class comes from 24 states, including Missouri, the neighboring states of Arkansas, Iowa, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Tennessee, as well as from Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, New Mexico, South Dakota, Texas, Washington, and Wisconsin, and that's it. We're also proud of our international students hailing from 3 different countries, France, Ghana, and the United Kingdom. Members of this graduating class, you have excelled in academic studies, presented original research at regional, national, and international conferences, performed in concerts, showcased creative works in a variety of venues, completed countless hours of service in the community and the region, and served your fellow students as leaders of government, student organizations, and the university as invaluable student employees in all areas of campus. Through your many talents and skills, you have contributed much to Missouri Western State University, and from here, we will watch your next adventures with great deal of pride. At this time, we will recognize students who are graduating with academic honors. 127 students from this graduating class have shown particular distinction in their academic studies and are graduating with academic honors. They are wearing a gold stole over their academic regalia. This recognition is also reported on their transcripts and diplomas. Their names are in your program, beginning on page 16, and we'd like to recognize them now. Will those students graduating cum laude please stand? You may be seated. Students who are graduating magna cum laude, please stand. You may be seated. And now, the students graduating summa cum laude, please stand. These students have achieved the highest ranking level of academic honors. Thank you, and congratulations. Today, we also recognize those individuals who are graduating with General Studies honors and Majors honors. Those undergraduate students who have completed all the requirements for Missouri Western State University's honors program, including completing the required courses and maintaining high grade point average. In addition to honors sections of regular classes, they have completed several theme-based multidisciplinary classes specifically created for the program. Their achievements are noted in today's commencement program and by the silver and/or gold medallions they are wearing. Will all those who have achieved in General Studies honors and/or majors please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. We want to recognize another important group of our graduates today. Graduates who have served or are serving our country through military service are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords in honor of their unwavering commitment to both our nation and their academic studies. Will graduates who are veterans, active military, or ROTC please stand so we may thank you for your service. You may be seated. We would also like to take a moment to recognize and honor the tremendous faculty at Missouri Western State University. Their commitment to educating and preparing our students for a rich and fulfilling life beyond college is what makes MoWest the best place for an education. It is with great pride that I ask all faculty in attendance to stand so that we may publicly recognize your very important contributions and the success of these graduates. Be seated. Likewise, MoWest recognizes that every employee is an educator and plays a vital role in the educational experience of our students. I ask now that all staff members to stand and be recognized. Thank you. We have one final acknowledgement this afternoon. 2 longtime employees recently passed away. Jennifer Galloway, our interlibrary loan coordinator, died on April 15th. Steve Sappel, math coordinator in the Center for Academic Support, passed away April 23rd. Both Jennifer and Steve were proud alumni of MoWest who worked here for 20 years and are missed by the many colleagues and students whose lives they touched. Would you please join me in a moment of silence as we reflect on the impact of these 2 Griffins, what they had on our university and on our students. Thank you. It is now my honor to formally present the candidates for degrees to Mr. Bill Grimwood, Chair of Missouri Western State University Board of Governors. Will the candidates for graduate degrees and certificates please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for associate degrees please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise and remain standing? Governor Grimwood, these students have met all of the requirements of the faculty and of the Board of Governors for the following degrees: Master of Applied Science, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Business Administration, Master of Social Work, Associate of Applied Science, Bachelor of General Studies, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Technology, and Bachelor of Social Work. They have been certified by the registrar and are entitled to the degrees as indicated. As Provost, I take great pleasure in presenting to you these candidates and recommend that their respective degrees be conferred at this time.
On behalf of the Board of Governors of Missouri Western State University, and upon the recommendation of the provosts, deans, and faculty of our university, I hereby confer upon each of you the designated graduate and undergraduate degrees for which you have been certified. Congratulations. You may be seated.
And now we will begin the presentation of diplomas, starting with our graduate students. Those students who have earned a master's degree will receive a hood, an age-old tradition representing the attainment of that degree. The interior silk lining of the hood displays black and gold, the colors of Missouri Western State University. The opening of the hood is trimmed in velvet in a color associated with the student's academic field of study. Specific color representations are listed on the back of the commencement program. Assisting with the hoods will be faculty members of the respected dean from each graduate student's master's degree program. At this time, we ask the candidates for master's degrees to please come forward and the respective faculty members to take their places with the students.
Trayvon Holmes, Master of Applied Science, Sport and Fitness Management. Elijah J. Larson, Master of Applied Science, Sport and Fitness Management. Tyson Edward Lucas, Master of Applied Science, Sport and Fitness Management. Leslie Bruns Lamb, Master of Science in Nursing, Healthcare Leadership. Tanya Marie Alden, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. Benjamin Luke Birdsong, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. Vanita Victoria Devers, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. Samantha Goff, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. Shelby Nicole Morgan, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. Monica Lynn Murphy, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. Samuel James Reese, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. May Ann Tiller, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. Delaney Virginia Voltmer, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. Caitlin West, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Educator. Maylee Opal Shanks, Master of Science in Nursing, Healthcare Leadership, Master of Business Administration, General Business. Jacob David Sumner, Master of Science in Nursing, Healthcare Leadership, Master of Business Administration, General Business. Karina Coyle, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Abigail Diane Cox, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Crystal Ora Dowdell, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Lauren Michelle Hare, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Chelsea Shantae Larison Hill, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Abigail Louise Likens, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Mary Rochelle Martins, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Zuri Sadahi Martinez, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Chastity Michelle Garcia McCourt, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Lindsay Marie Menchek, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Elena Grace Messenger, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Hannah Jean Roberts, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Emily Kayleen Shuck, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Chastity Lee St. Louis, Master of Social Work, Social Work. Sydney Carol Waters, Master of Social Work, Social Work.
Once again, congratulations to our graduate students. And now I'm honored to ask the undergraduate class of 2026 to come forward and accept your diplomas.
Andrew Kenneth Beck. Adam Ducey, Bachelor of Science, Biochemistry, Molecular Biology, Chemistry, cum laude. Jared Ray Kelly, Bachelor of Science, Biochemistry, Molecular Biology. Carson John Adams, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Katie Joe Beam, Bachelor of Science, Biology, summa cum laude. Kinzer Veronica Beaver, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Jessica Lynn Brooke, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Giza May Byron, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Tristan Nicole Calhoun, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Boy Rem Chin, BS Biology. Maisie Jane Hageman, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Charlia Trinae Harge, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Ellen Elaine Holmes, Bachelor of Science, Biochemistry, Molecular Biology, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Alexis Jennerwein, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Aaron Patrick King, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Micah John Kobaszewski, Bachelor of Science, Biology, summa cum laude. Kari Louise Little, Bachelor of Science, Biology, summa cum laude. Logan Schutz, Bachelor of Science, Biology, cum laude. Tatum Solil Studer, Bachelor of Science, Biology, summa cum laude. Emily Ann Sweet, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Grace Lee Valentine, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Benjamin Ryan Bathke, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Braxton James Chambers, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Boaz Evans, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Jacob Michael Hansen, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Connor Clark Jameson, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management, Bachelor of Science, Biology, summa cum laude. Angel Justice, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Dea Lynn Keithley, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Cameron Michaela Peasley, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Carson Quick, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Amber Spradley, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Kyla Claire Spradlin, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management. Falcon Turner, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation and Management, magna cum laude. William Taylor Burkert, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Delaney Jackson, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Emma K. Salker, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, summa cum laude. Samuel Michael Brabham, Bachelor of Science, Medical Laboratory Science, magna cum laude. Paige Aaron Decca, Bachelor of Science, Medical Laboratory Science, magna cum laude. Brianna DeWitt, Bachelor of Science, Medical Laboratory Science, cum laude. Andrew Jacob Ryan Eckes, Bachelor of Science, Medical Laboratory Science, cum laude. Michael Bowen, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. James Philip Foster IV, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Cheryl E. Pennick, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity, cum laude. Chris Smitherman, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Ryan Baker Soph, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Mason Adamek, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, magna cum laude. Rachel Sarah Barriga, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, summa cum laude. Diego Sebastian Becerra, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Michael James Haggerty, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Ashlyn Raylene Haft, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, magna cum laude. Avery Jolie Holstead, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, summa cum laude. Kyle David Horton, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, cum laude. Preston Larkin, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Michaela Lynn Makings, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, magna cum laude. Elise Faith Nelson, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant, summa cum laude. Libby Skinner, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Jalela Nicole Smith, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. William Daniel Taggart, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Lauren Ashley Wells, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, cum laude. Aiden Elise Woodall, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, magna cum laude. Brooklyn Marie DeFries, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Abby Jade Henry, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant, cum laude. Tessa Gail Pinkelman, Bachelor of General Studies, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Brianna Lee Pithan, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant, magna cum laude. Cole Dalen, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Faith Rachel Dreyer, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Maya Lynn Dwyer, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of General Studies, cum laude. Lauren Ashley Iman, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude. Aaliyah Foreman, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Claire Irina Renfro, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Miles Ezekiel Spiegel, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Joshua Alexander Doherty, Bachelor of Science, Recreation Sport Management. Mackenzie Hart, Bachelor of Science, Recreation Sport Management. Saya Schweitzer, Bachelor of Science, Recreation Sport Management, magna cum laude. Justin Allen Singleton, Bachelor of Science, Recreation Sport Management. Austin David Soul, Bachelor of Science, Recreation Sport Management. Cora Lee Bennett, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy. JC Elizabeth Burchett, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy. Reagan Shea Craig, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy, cum laude. Gracie Alexandra Dudley, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy. Montana Marie Gomez, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy. Matthew John Goodridge, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy. Lily Marie Hill, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy. Emily Joy Kienoff, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy, cum laude. Emily Marie Marlowe, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, first generation. Lauren Eileen Paget, Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Therapy, cum laude. Abigail Pebbles Cannon, Bachelor of Social Work, Social Work. Demetrius Chance, Bachelor of Social Work, Social Work. Amaya Jackson, Bachelor of Social Work, Social Work. Jaden Ann Johnson, Bachelor of Social Work, Social Work. Gabriella Alice Recker, Bachelor of Social Work, Social Work, magna cum laude. Shanika Kyan Thornton, Bachelor of Social Work, Social Work, magna cum laude. Melissa Nicole Shelton, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing. Evan Alyssa Seigers, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing. Abigail L. Smith, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing, cum laude. Corinne Stewart, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing, cum laude. Tamra Lynette Throckmorton, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Beverly Rose Ard, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing, summa cum laude. Emerson Page Biddix, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Lauren Ray Bradley, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Matthew Caudill, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Geneva Michelle Chance, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Claire Elizabeth Clark, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Reagan Elizabeth Clark, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing, cum laude. Veronica Lee Kennard, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Emily Alexis Crittlebaugh, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Haley Gay, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Ashley Ann Gibson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing, cum laude. Olivia Hope Graff, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Hannah Marie Green, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Mary Luva Hackler, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing, summa cum laude. Madeline Ann Harmon, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing, cum laude. Gabrielle Marie Hewlett, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Lindsay Marie Hurtado, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Elizabeth Augusta Jenkins, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing, cum laude. Natalie Jo Johnson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Callie Jo Keller, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Michaela A. King, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Annalise Kenley Kirkpatrick, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Megan Elizabeth Muller, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Miguel Cantu, Bachelor of Science, Recreation Sport Management, cum laude. Madison Myers, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing, cum laude. Lily Kate LaShawn Noel, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Michelle Marie O'Rear, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Teresa Marie Parsons, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Javen Paxton, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Reagan Lynn Phillips, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, nursing. Rebecca Shea Reagan, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing. Haven Elizabeth Royal, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing. Catherine Bridget Sanders, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing, summa cum laude. Emma Tipton, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing. Riley Jolene Tipton, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing. Savannah Triplett, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing, cum laude. Ariel Kashia Vang, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing. Delaney Williams, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing. Jessica Marie Beatty, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Management, cum laude. Kendall Marie Jackson, Bachelor of Science, Manufacturing Engineering Technology, cum laude. Madeline Green, Bachelor of Science, Biology. Terry Taylor, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Anointed Victoria Chacunya, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing, magna cum laude. Kason Mausi, Bachelor of Science, Construction Engineering, Technology. Sebastian Gutierrez, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, cum laude. Dean Lee Gentry, Bachelor of Musical Arts, Musical Arts. Abahaye Adoniji Anetekai, Bachelor of Science, Manufacturing Engineering Technology.
Let me be the first to say, hello, class of 2026. Congratulations, graduates. Today is your day when you look both forward with excitement and backward with nostalgia, because isn't that how we measure progress? By looking at where we've been and comparing it to where we are now. And each and every one of you can now say, look at how far I've come. But you haven't done it all alone. In fact, graduates, if you would now stand and turn towards your guests, no one walks this far alone. So let's offer a little bit of gratitude for all they've provided you. Let's give your family and friends a round of applause. Please be seated. As you celebrate with your loved ones today, remember that you are a Griffin, part of our Griffin family, and MoWest will always be home for you. As the saying goes, once a Griffin, always a Griffin. And now there's one last piece of business to make your transition to Missouri Western alumni complete. Please welcome to the podium Ms. Janice Wallace, a 1998 graduate of Missouri Western and president of the Alumni Association, to officially welcome you to the fellow alumni.
Good afternoon. On behalf of more than 30,000 MoWest alumni, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations on this incredible achievement. Today, you take your place among a proud community of alumni, not just here in Missouri, but across the nation and around the world. Each of us united by one shared bond, our pride of being a Griffin. Over the past few years, you've created memories that will last a lifetime and build friendships that will stand the test of time. From this day forward, everything changes. You'll step into new careers. Some of you will marry, start families, and watch them grow. While you may drift apart, the ties of your college friends will never break. The memories of MoWest, your professors, late night study sessions, and hard conversations with friends will be etched in your hearts forever. This is your home, and you will always be welcomed back with open arms. As you cross the stage today, you were presented with an alumni pin, a symbol of your new connection to Missouri Western Alumni Association. Wear it proudly, knowing that you will always be a Griffin no matter where life takes you. For those of you who are legacy students, you are wearing an antique gold legacy cord as a tribute to your parents or grandparents who have walked the same paths before you as MoWest graduates. And now the moment we've been waiting for, class of 2026, please rise. To signify your transition from student to alumni, please move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left, placing them over your heart. Congratulations and welcome to Missouri Western State University Alumni Association.
Thank you, Janice. At this time, I invite everyone to please stand and join us in singing our alma mater, performed by Miss Lee French. She will again be accompanied by the Missouri Western State University Symphonic Winds. You will find the words to our alma mater printed on the inside back cover of your program. At the conclusion of the alma mater, you may be seated, and we ask that you please remain seated until the platform party, the faculty, and the new graduates have left the arena. Once the recessional is over, please join us in the small gym out the doors and down the hall for the Alumni Association reception. Again, thank you for coming and celebrating with us today, and congratulations to all our graduates.
Gently flows the wide Missouri, searching for the sea. Take me to